Now we are going to start the lecture on the technologies of the nanofabrication. In a last session, we had discussed over the scanning probe microscope in the live classes on the Facebook group. Now today we will discuss over the technologies of the nanofabrications. So first of all, we discuss over the what is the nanofabrications. Many different methods are used to fabricate the different nanomaterials. That means material with the thickness between the 1 to 100 nanometers. Because nanometers are the diverse range of the material, there are specific methods that are used to create these materials. So that nanofabrication is the manufacturing of the material manufacturing of the material with nano dimensions. Nano fabrication help with the processing of the material on the large scale. The purpose of the nano fabrication is to produce nanoscale structure that form part of the system, device or component in large quantity and at very low cost. And generally, nano means is it are the 1 nanometer is the 10 to the power minus 9 meters, and the material with the thickness between the 1 to the 100 nanometers. So there is different approaches or the different method for the nano fabrication. There is two different kind of the methods for the nano fabrication. The first one, that is a bottom up fabrication approaches or methods. Second one, that is a top down method or approaches, fabrication approaches. The first one, that is a bottom up approaches, involves the building of the nanomaterial from the atomic scale, assembly material from the atom or molecules, where the material is built atom by atom. That means there is a material is built by atom by atom. And second one is a top down. Top down approaches is process of the miniaturing or breaking down the bulk material, that means microcrystals structure, while retaining its original integrity. That means the top down methods where the smaller material is created from the larger bulk materials. So there is a two different kind of the nano fabrication methods. So that nano fabrication is the future of the technology and will soon be at the forefront of the all manufacturing technology by providing the design and the fabrication of functional nanomaterial which are potentially capable of responding of all major global challenges of present and the futures. So after that, that means in a nano fabrication, that is the design and the manufacturing of the devices with the dimensions measured in the nanometer, that is a nano fabrication. So after that, there is a different nano fabrication techniques. So there is a four different kind of the nano fabrication techniques. The first one, that is a e-beam nano fabrication. Second one, epitaxy and the strain engineering. Third one, that is a strain probing techniques. Fourth one, that is self assembly and template manufacturing. So one by one we will discuss over all nano fabrication techniques. The first one, that is a e-beam nano fabrication, that is a electron beam lithography. So in this e-beam lithography or nano fabrication process, so this e-beam lithography is one of the key fabrication techniques that allow us to create the pattern at the nanoscale. The electron beam lithography working principle is relatively simple and very similar to the photolithography. That is, we had already discussed over the photolithography in a first or second lecture. So this one is a focused beam of electron is scanned across the substrate covered by the electrosensitive material. That electrosensitive material known as a resistor that change its solubility property according to the energy deposited by the electron beam. Area exposed or not exposed according to the tone of the resist. Resist means that is a electric sensitive material are removing by the developing. So this electrobeam lithography is the principal nanofabrication technique used to create the features at the nanoscale level. This technique utilizes and the electron beam that scan and material and form a desired pattern. Magnetic lenses are used to focus the beam. Commonly used electron sources are a thermoionic emitter or thermal field emitters. So this electron beam lithography is a specialized technique for creating the extremely fine patterns. Extremely fine pattern is a approximate 50 nanometers. This technique, in brief, consists of scanning a beam of electron across the surface covered with the resist film sensitive to those electrons, thus the depositing energy in the desired pattern in the resist film. The main attribute of this technology are, there is first one, that is it is capable of very high resolution. Second one, it is a flexible technique that can work with the variety of the materials. And third one, it is slow, being one or more order of magnitude slower than the optical lithography. So third one, that is it is a slow, being one or more order of magnitude slower than the optical lithography. And fourth one, it is expensive and complicated. Electron beam lithography tool can cost many millions of dollars and require frequent service to stay properly maintained. So it is a expensive and complicated because it's a high cost in a millions dollar and require frequently service to stay properly maintained. So these are some attribute related to the e-beam lithography, or that is e-beam nano fabrication. Now we discuss the electron beam lithography step by step procedure. So in this diagram there is step by step procedure. So generally that is a basic idea behind electron beam lithography is identical to optical or any other lithography. The first step, that is the substrate is coated with the thin layer of the resist. This first one, that is a substrate is coated with the thin layer of the resist. In analogy with the photostat, we use word resist, which is chemically changed under the exposure of area can be under the exposure to the electron beam. This one is a area under the exposure of the electron beam, so that the exposed area can be dissolved in the specific solvent, positive or negative lithography. This process is called the development. This one is called the development. After the removal of the exposed resist, a thin metallic layer, this one is thin metallic layer is deposited on the substrate. On the area exposed to the electron beam is deposit metal stick to the substrate, while on the unexposed area of the metal stick to the resist surface. After the metal deposition, that is lit off. After metal deposition, the remaining unexposed resist is dissolved in the aggressive solvent, that is known as a lift off, and the metal sticking to the resist lose footing, and so only the metal sticking to the metal substance. So this one is a step by step procedure of the